YouTube, what's going on? It's Sandz here, rocking M8. Got some league play tips and tricks for you. Open it up with a little wall bang right there, so that might be a spot that you guys want to look at. So this is domination, but I am going to do some league play tips and tricks for you guys. So figured I'd spice it up a little bit. For those of you that have ever watched competitive gaming, if you're new to it, it's not exactly exciting to watch until you really understand the flow and why people do the things that they do. So I'm going to try and break things down for you a little bit. So as you can see right here, I am in the little Zen garden or whatever, and that tree right there is pretty important. So let me tell you why. There's 3 different game modes that you can play on this particular map. So you can play Capture the Flag, Search and Destroy, or Hardpoint. Now the last Hardpoint is where I'm basically looking right here. And this tree, for whatever reason, will protect you if a hailstorm drops down on it. Now that's important because in one famously epic match, it came down to the last couple of seconds. One of the teams threw down a hailstorm missile, and the tree basically protected 2 of the players, and they ended up winning. And that actually cost them several $1,000s worth of money. So it is literally a money tree. You know what I'm saying? So you guys can remember that if you're playing Hardpoint. Hide under the tree if you hear a hailstorm coming in, because people aren't going to be able to kill you. Now, that room that I just looked at across the way is laundry. And of course there is a laundry machine. There's a washing machine up there. That's where it gets its name from. So, you know, I'm just kind of trying to break this map down a little bit for you guys so you guys can understand the different callouts. Of course, this is blue car right here. So, you know, that way you can call that out, as well as the garage. You know, if you're back here in the garage, you can yell out, you know, blue van, white car, whatever, and that'll give people an idea of where people are flowing from. So if you're playing Search and Destroy, you are going to start on this side, all right? So you're going to start in the garage, and then you're going to be able to run either to A or B bomb site. So over where that B flag is where one of the bombs is, and over where the bar is basically where the other side is, okay? So a couple of points to really keep in mind. Now, of course, for Capture the Flag, the flags are going to be basically where the Charlie flag and Alpha flag are here on this domination map. All right, so pretty easy to remember. But this middle area is going to be pretty much the most important area for control for all game modes. Now, especially for Capture the Flag. If you're playing Capture the Flag and you're running the flag, or if you're defending the flag, if you have control of the middle, you have control of everything. It's a central hub. Obviously, anybody that's running to, you know, or from their spawn with your flag is going to have to pass through that middle area. And if not, then they're going to pass through either the you know, the red statue side, or else over where the pool and the bar are. So with that being said, you know, with the pool and the bar, I mean, if you're in the middle, you can run either way and you can get the cutoff. So that's a big thing. So where I'm hanging out right there was jungle. Forgot to give you guys that call out real quick. So that's jungle, and here I am up here in laundry, so you guys can see, you know, there's all the fixings for the laundry. So, you know, it's one of those things where the more you actually play League, the easier things are going to get. Obviously, you got basketball court right there. And then if you hear someone just yell tree, it's literally the tree that is just off to my right, like right there, right in front of me. So yeah, I mean, those are pretty much the major callouts. Got kitchen right here, and then of course the money room right off of it. So helping you guys speak the lingo a little bit. Now, when I opened up in the very beginning of this video, I ended up wall banging someone, and I don't really do that in League play, but I know people that do. I mean, that kid, he always does that shit. He's all about trying to challenge people right off. For me, I'm a little bit more timid. I'm not that great at League play, so I'm just trying to share with you guys the little bit of information that I can, you know, pass along. So let's get into class setup a little bit. So at the beginning of the map, you guys saw me rocking the M8, and you know, the M8 is definitely a useful gun. I would recommend that all of you try it. I mean, you not try it. I mean, you need to run the M8 if you are playing League, just to sample it. All right. So there's basically 2 assault rifles that you can choose from: the M8 or the AN-94. I really do not recommend that you play with anything else. All right. So if you're going to be playing League and you're going to have an assault rifle class, which I recommend that you do have, then either rock the AN-94 or else the M8. Now, as far as SMGs are concerned, there's been kind of a movement for people to use the Vector, and I'm not a big fan of the Vector. I can't get it. I suck at it. So for me, I rock the MP7 or else the MSMC, and now I rock both of those with long barrels. So, you know, it's one of those things that you know, you just need to be kind of careful when you choose. If you don't have the expanded slot pack, then you are going to be limited to just a very few choices, and those classes need to be picked carefully. You need to make sure that you have a search and destroy class, you need to make sure that you have a hardpoint class, and you need to make sure that you have a capture the flag class. So on my capture the flag class, for example, I have one where I'm rocking a primary and no secondary, and then I'm rocking pretty much just all perks. So I have lightweight, flak jacket, and then I'm rocking dexterity and extreme conditioning. And then I don't have any perk 2s, alright? And the reason for that, or my thinking behind it, is pretty much just that I want to be as fast as possible while I'm playing capture the flag, right? Like I don't really care about anything else. I just want to be. And look at this guy, he fucking shocked me and he killed me, and then I was sad. But yeah, so in any case, capture the flag. Definitely want to be rocking dexterity, extreme conditioning, and pretty much, you know, anything else. I mean, lightweight. You do need lightweight because you're not able to rock ghost, and pretty much, you know, anything else is up to you guys. Now you can rock an assault rifle. I do switch it up every once in a while, so I'll rock an assault rifle as well. So again, you know, you need to find that one class that's kind of a fit-all class. And for me, that fit-all class that I will use pretty much on any game mode is going to be the AN94 with a red dot sight, lightweight, toughness, and then dexterity. So those are, you know, I mean, and then as far as the secondary, then I'm typically rocking the B23s, or else dual wield B23s. Those things are just nasty. You can rock a cap 40 or dual cap 40s, but they kind of got nerfed a little bit. And for those of you that don't know, getting nerfed or having a weapon nerfed means that it's just not as powerful anymore. So the dual cap 40s got nerfed a little bit, so they're not as strong as they once were, but if you rock a single cap 40, it's still extremely powerful. So that's one alternative. Now when you're playing a hardpoint definitely flak jacket and trophy systems. And let me just point out right now that if you're, you know, your score streak should be something like, you know, Hellstorm, Lightning Strike, and a sentry gun. You're really not going to get much more than that. So, you know, I mean, definitely keep that in mind. Now, with that setup, it's always nice to have trophy systems to protect your sentry gun, and that's even if you're just playing core. Like, if you got trophy systems on your sentry gun, there's nothing that's destroying that shit. Like, no EMPs, nobody's fucking sneaking up trying to fucking blow that shit up because they're just going to get lit up. So those are a few of the suggestions that I have, and a couple of identifying marks, at least on this map. So hopefully that'll help you guys understand the map flow a little bit and the breakdown of the game. And what I'd really like to do is pretty much go into all the maps in more detail to help you guys out. So thanks for watching, and I hope that this helps.